Okay, Shani, take it away.
Alright, so here we have our Eco Max 500. Pretty fancy. So to start a load, you press power. And this already has warmed up, but normally it would take about 5 minutes. And then after that, you just pop your tray in. And just press start. You'll be able to tell when that's finished by the time it stops making any noise. It's usually about 2 minutes. Then you take your hot dishes out, get someone to help you with heavy trays, pop it back up on the dish, and you're done. Now, to drain the dishwasher at the end of the day, you take power off and press drain. And it's safe to open the door while you do that. So if you want to get a head start, you can start pulling things out.
Can we do this while it's draining?
Yeah, of course.
And can you just remind us, the power point on the wall, that should still be in the on position?
Yeah, that has to be on.
Do we ever need to turn that power switch off?
Never.
Great. Ever need to turn that power switch off?
Never.
Great.
So that just
Okay.
stays on.
Here we go. So, the light's a bit crappy here.
Oh.
I'm going to turn off and we're going to use the light.
Right.
Okay, let's have a look at how to pull apart the dishwasher.
Alright, so you have to take the arms off before you do anything else, after you've taken the plug out. So to do this, you just wind it anti-clockwise. And just be very gentle with this piece, because if you pull too hard on it, then the entire thing comes out. There we go. Just pop that up there. And just try to remember which order you're taking things out in. So sides first, middle last. You take that one off. So then we give all of these a rinse.
Lovely. And maybe, Shani, you can show us how to put it back in for the moment.
I will. So before you do that, you have to rinse the whole unit out. Depending on how dirty it is, you might need to get rid of it as well.
Right, see this process before.
Let's pop some clean water in there. Service up a sponge with a bit of detergent. Do a little wipes. And grab any cutlery.
We'll save that one for later.
Right. And now we can put it all back together.
Fantastic. In what order, Shani?
So you have to put these ones in back first. Because they go underneath.
Those two funny bits at the front.
And then you have to put the middle section in first.
This is kind of, that's the thing you really need to remember, isn't it?
Yeah.
Middle bit first.
Otherwise,
once you've got that,
ages.
you're probably going to be all
You'll be
right.
fine. Sides.
These two side pieces are identical, I think.
Yep, they are. And you always have to put the jagged end in facing you.
Jagged end to the front. Because that's how she fits.
There we go.
Do a bit of upside down camera work. Sorry folks, it's not really working. Anyway.
Put your plug in. There you go. And
Oh, that's come apart.
yeah, someone's pulled that apart. This is what you do if someone's pulled it apart before you. Really pulled it apart.
This doesn't normally actually need to happen, does it?
No. Not at all, actually. Someone's pulled the entire screw out.
Ah. Little troubleshooting here.
Yeah, might have to cut and come back to this. Okay, so if you pull the arms out and there's a screw attached at the bottom, that means that someone's yanked it out. So you then need to detach the screw from the top, and you do that by holding the screw tight and then turning anti-clockwise until it's loose.
Yes, we just had to perform that little procedure.
So the screw comes
Off
out.
it comes.
And this bit will be loose, so you have to make sure the screw goes through there. And then you have to wind that in. And make sure that when you wind it in, it goes in straight.
Right.
So I have to make sure I do that.
So preferably this doesn't happen like ever again. But
This only
there's what to do if it does.
This only happens if someone has screwed this on so tight that the person trying to get it off can't, and they've gotten frustrated and yanked the whole thing off.
Good. That actually doesn't look straight to me.
No, it doesn't, does it?
That looks straight.
Oh, that's better. So it shouldn't be that hard. Then you just tighten it up. I think the best thing to do this is with the line here. You just pop it through there.
Oh, I see. Just like that.
Give it a little twist, and you're done.
Great. Our,
Right,
our
now-
5 cent Bunnings Allen keys. Got snapped.
Now you just pop it on, turn clockwise, just enough so that it's on and it's not moving. And that's
Beautiful. That's how we do it.
and
We
then
close it up.
close it, and it's all done. Don't touch it.
Thanks, Shani. In what state should it be left at the end of the kitchen shift?
It should be empty, washed, and the power button should be off.
Right. But not pulled apart. So that procedure's gone through and back in again.
Yeah, so once you pull everything apart, you have to put it back in before the end of the day.
Right. And the power button off, so no little green
No
light.
green light.
But we'll leave this one
It
on.
always stays on.
That always stays on. Thank you, Shani. Time to blind you with the light. Well done. Lovely job.